Well, good morning, everybody. It's 10:45. I hope you're liking my GM badass videos I've been posting. I like listening to the guy. He's a rough talker, but he says some good things. Anyway, I thought I'd give you a little idea of my reversing arrangement because I don't want to swivel this elbow anymore. I've got that beat now, and it's just going to be a 180-degree elbow. When I want to go backwards, this elbow just drops down. When it drops down, this will be pointing that way. We'll be pointing, that direction. That will be pointing that direction. With it up, the flow goes this way, that way, and then with that down, it points that way. So that's my reverser. Pretty simple, eh? I always engineer and try very much to design things using the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Always works better. This will never break down. This hydraulic cylinder going up and down, it's out of the water, never gonna get wet. If you spray it with some a thick coating, like a thick sticky coating, that only got to go up and down like I don't know, 10 times a day maybe. If you're going up the lake, yeah, this will probably stay up for months at a time. It's only when you're docking, leaving the dock or coming in, you'd have to put that down. So this will last forever. No maintenance. I'm really happy with this design I got going. I'm going to have to get Martin at Castlegar Machine to do some machining for me, I think. I probably can build the shaft mechanism with the bearings and stuff. I probably can build a rough unit that will work to prove the concept all out, and then take some time and give Martin some drawings and dimensions and machining specifications that I will create for him to follow. And I'll get him to machine my my propeller seal ring and my bearing supports inside the pipe, because they got to be centered like really nicely, right? But I can get a working unit with a grinder and a cutting torch and a measuring tape right here on site, right here. I can make all this stuff on site in a rough form to prove concept, and then possibly once I prove concept, then same as my drone firefighting system I'm developing too. I never told you guys about that, but I've been about 2 years now writing a storybook design on how my drone firefighting initial attack firefighting system is going to work. It'll stop wildfires from getting going and save us nothing but money, anyways, in firefighting costs. That's another thing. That's what this is for too. It's for that drone system that I shouldn't really disclose it yet, because it's a pretty good thing. It's worth a lot of money. Very valuable to the people and the wood industry and everything. The wood industry. All of, where am I? Right. Where's my pen? Right there. Those things right there. Those trees right there. I'm going to try and save them from being eaten up in out of control forest fires. My drones are going to be GPS programmed and AI infrared automatic, just like the drones, the Reaper drones that the U.S. Army uses. Those drones will be programmed that once we send them, the lightning strikes are GPS logged automatically by the government, and if we will monitor for hotspots with infrared. We'll get a system, and when there's a hotspot, the manager of the area will automatically send so many drones out, spaced out, probably every 10 minutes, 15-minute spacings, maybe, whatever, and something like that. It's got to be a system that has to be developed, procedure. But the drones will go, and if there's a lightning strike, right, let's see, where are we, right there, there's a lightning strike right there. The drone will fly and go right there in the air, hover in the air right there, and spray that lightning strike, that hot spot on that tree at 2 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, raining, windy up to a certain amount of wind. And by suppressing the heat until a mop-up crew can be flown in the next day, or we can suppress it for a few days. We can just keep sending 2 or 3 drones back and forth to keep hitting that spot until it's out. Because one little tree smoldering, if you can keep that down and stop the embers from flying in the air and starting other trees on fire, there's a lot of money there.